We will thrive.
Hello and welcome, audience. I am so happy to be here with you. It is an honor and a privilege. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, New York time, so that I could be with the whole entire We Will Thrive event. It is now 12:30 in New York, and I'm here with you now. I host a television show called The Donna Show that was formerly called Live It Up. And Live It Up was named after my husband, Tom, who had passed away, but he wrote a song, Life is Only What You Make of It. And the guest that we just had on really touched my heart and made me decide that as I'm talking to you and I'm giving this presentation, I wanted to be authentic with you. What is focus? How does it help me achieve things in life? It is a formula that I invented that can really get you through any of the hardest times. And each of the letters in focus stand for something else. So whether you're trying to create something in your relationships or in your business, this is the formula that I use. So it's figuring out consistent, unique strengths. So how do we figure those out, right? So the first F for figuring, the first thing I want you to do is remember to snap it. What are you going to do? You're going to snap it. I want you to go back in time to think of an article or a picture of yourself or something that you did that was successful. Everybody, by the time they've reached at least a certain age, I think 25, you have to get to tune into this, you've achieved something. Maybe you won a contest for your art, or maybe you wrote a poem, or maybe you did something special that somebody recognized you for. So I want you to go back in time and I want you to take a mental snap of that. If you still have that article, you still have that clipping, you still have that photo of yourself, maybe as after this event, you'll go through and you'll just take that and you'll put it up on a vision board for yourself. But the first thing is to go back in time and figure out something that you were successful at and kind of live in that feeling of success. Breathe it in, soak it in. That's the first part of figuring it out. The second letter is O, which stands for out. So it's figuring out your consistent, unique strengths. How do we figure out the O? Well, we're going to serve it like a tennis ball. Okay, we're just going to throw it right out there. So as we are throwing things out, we're thinking about how we are when we're outside of ourselves. Who are you being? What are some charities that you like to help with? Do you like pets? Do you like to play guitar? What are some of your hobbies? Think about ways that you are in service to others through the talent that you have. Perhaps you are the person that volunteers to take down names when somebody is registering for an event. Whoever you are, whoever that face is that you're showing to the outside world, that is who you are to figure out your O. So it's figuring out your consistent, unique strengths. So first, snap it. The second O is for how you are serving others when you're outside of yourself. Okay, we're going on to C, the letter C. That stands for consistent. Okay, so for consistent, this is kind of fun. It's all about refreshing. You're going to pick out some things. Are you effervescent? Are you creative? Are you great in math? Are you an accountant? Do you dot your I's? Do you cross your T's? Ways that you are consistent, little tiny talents that you have, and pick 3. You know, at our dinner table, we always share 3 good things about our day. So pick 3 things that you find are great qualities that you have that you consistently do. Now, every time you decide to drink a glass of water or you open the door, something that's repetitive that you do on a day-to-day basis, try to be mindful about those 3 ways that you are consistently good at something. The next one is you. Okay, this is for unique. Everybody is born on one day, and we have to leave the earth on one day, unless we come back over and over and over again, but that's a whole other subject. But you're born on one day, and it's your birthday. So everybody has one unique birthday. I want you to make a birthday card for yourself. My birthday is coming up. It's June 3rd. And so I'm going to make a birthday card for myself. And on the front of the card, I am going to create something, a favorite memory, a little drawing of something that was wonderful in my childhood. Maybe you didn't have the best childhood. It's okay. It's never too late to have a great childhood. Maybe when we're able to go out on the swings, you go out on the swings, but think of something and write that down on your card. And then just put it away until it's your birthday. And when it is your birthday, open it up and it's like, happy birthday, because that is unique to you. Another little trick for that is I love singing happy birthday to people. People now in New York are having drive-by parades because you're not able to have a birthday party, right? But you could certainly call and you're going to be voicing it. Okay. So for this one, let's voice it. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Feliz Navidad. That's Merry Christmas, but it's Feliz Cumpleaños. But the point of the matter is that it's about a celebration of your uniqueness. And the last is S, and that stands for your strength and about sharing it. So figuring out your consistent, unique strengths. Maybe you have a saddle in your garage that you don't use anymore, right? And you used to be an amazing equestrian, right? So share it. Be generous. Give of your talents. Give of your treasure. Give of your time. How are you going to share something that you already have? Maybe it's an intrinsic strength that you have, but share that, right? Make a difference in somebody's life. So figuring out your consistent, unique strengths, okay? You're going to look backwards, okay? You're going to see how you can be in service to others. You're going to find things that are consistently awesome about yourself. You're going to celebrate your uniqueness, and then you're going to share it. And those are my tips for figuring out your consistent, unique strengths. I have slides that go with this, and they're really fun. So if you happen to follow me on LinkedIn, if you want to watch my television show, you can find me on multiple platforms. But I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for everybody that is making a difference in the lives of others. We rock the world. We really do. So we will thrive, and we are thriving. And I thank you very much for this opportunity.